Mr. President, you're welcome to Eyewitness News and congratulations on your re-election. This is the first time you are speaking since you got re-elected.
Sandra, what were you doing the election? It's not funny. We are my brother. You should have led the campaign now.
Mr. President, I wanted to, but something happened. I'll explain to you later.
Okay,
where's the victory party? I have to come.
I was waiting for you now. You should come and lead that. I want you to lead that charge.
I have my white lace. I'm ready to come and celebrate. You and Dominic Logi, my brother, and the whole team.
And I'm telling you, we are going to do a very good work. You know that. We are going to build on the good foundation we've started as we built in our first tenure, and you can trust us to deliver on our mandate.
We trust you. Congratulations. Now let's talk about the sad news coming up tonight. A journalist once again assaulted by military men. It's almost as if people don't want us to do our jobs.
I think that, first of all, good evening to your cherished listeners, and good evening to you and your team. And as always, you guys are doing a good job in terms of professionalism, in terms of standards. You always stand out, and I want to commend you for that. And let me say that, Murray, it's very unfortunate. It's very, very, very unpleasant to always hear such a news of such impunity and attack on journalists. What have we done? What crime have we committed? It's our crime, the fact that we have availed ourselves and committed ourselves to the core to serve the good people of this country. You see, if the men and women in uniform, the security, we're supposed to protect us, we're supposed to ensure the safety and security of every individual citizen in this country, are rather attacking us, are rather coming after us. They are supposed to ensure they are supposed to protect lives and properties, and they are coming after. Who is going to do that? If they are rather attacking us, then who is going to protect us? It means that we don't have any protection. It means that our protection has been left in our hands. And I'm so disappointed that, look, in the space of 2 weeks, we recorded an attack from a police officer, a senior police officer at Abekuma, North Wiran. And today, we are hearing same of a military officer under the disguise of national security, also attacking journalists and carrying the journalist, or should I say, sending the journalist to the national security, what was usually known as the brigade, to be interrogated and to subject him to inhuman treatment. This is something which is condemnable, and Omaru, we are condemning it in no uncertain terms. I've made my position known that, look, it is really not thrilling and pleasant to hear such news, but we want to make it very clear. We want to send this signal to them. If they are not tired of attacking us, if they are not tired of coming after us, if they think that they actually rejoice in seeing journalists being subjected to inhuman treatment, we are not also tired in ensuring that we protect the good members of the media, the journalists, the politicians who has put their lives on the line, just to serve the good people of this country. We serve as the bridge, the link between the security, the government, the authority, and the good people of Ghana. And for that matter, no amount of intimidation, no amount of attack can gag us or can insist any fear in us and stop us from discharging our constitutional mandate.
What do you make of the government statement? It was swift, wasn't it?
You see, first of all, well, before I come to the government statement, let me say something. Under the Review National Security Act, we know that under the previous administration, there were a lot of reforms and all that, making the national security more, bringing it closer to the people. Today, we are now hearing of Brugate and all that. Let's read the act as defined by the Security and Intelligence Agencies at 2020 at 10:30. It says that national security is supposed to safeguard the nation's internal and external security. 1, collect and integrate security information. 2, assess risk to national security. Did we hear that the national security is supposed to subject journalists and media practitioners to inhuman treatment, to brought such impunity or to attack journalists with such impunity. Now, with the statement issued by the government, first of all, let me say that I commend, as much as we want to commend the Minister for Government, that is the Minister of State in charge of Government Communication.
Yeah.
Yes, my good brother Felix, I want to say it, and I will stress on it that we are not impressed.
Why?
We are not impressed.
They've condemned it. They said that is not something that the Mahama administration agrees with, and directed that the Minister for Defense and National Security Coordinator investigate.
Umaru, this has become one too many. Umaru, we are in this country. Umaru, why? For how long will we continue? Let me tell you. I have indicated this I remember in my February presser, if you remember, the press conference I had when I said that in the first 50 days under the President Mahama's second administration, about 7 journalists have been attacked, and it's unprecedented. If you remember, you see, we believe that President Mahama is one of us. He is a journalist, and he is in good standing. He is a proud member of the Ghana Journalists Association, and somebody we believe must share in the plight of journalists, must share in the pains of journalists, and understand our challenges and our difficulties better than anybody. So, if under our own member or person, we are subject to such inhuman treatment and attack, even though we are not saying that he is the one behind it or is initiating it, either his government is initiating it, but we are saying that under him we expect to rather enjoy a freer media environment, a freer media space. We expect to enjoy some form of safety and security. We expect to go about our usual duty without fear, because we have one of our own, the number 1 gentleman and the commander-in-chief of the Ghana forces. And so if we just in less than 7 months, we have recorded 12 attacks. Umaru, the data available to us for about 20 years, the average attack on journalists stand at 12 every year. Average attack stand at 12. As we speak, from January to July, even before July goes to an end, we have recorded 12 attacks. Is it not alarming? No, is it not alarming?
It is scary. It is scary.
Very scary. Very scary. And we are saying that, look, how do we stop it? We believe if the president in the early months of his administration have engaged the president and he assured me to bring this whole impunity against journalists to an end. In fact, he directed the IGP to ensure that the suspect involved in the killing of Ahmed Swale are brought to book, regardless of how long the case has lasted, because the case was actually, it became a court case before he took over. But with this commitment, before the end of March, the police came with a chilling news that a suspect has been arrested. And this was a good one. We give him the credit. He also ensured that the perpetrators of attack on Untumi, I remember, when on Joy News reporter Latif Idrisu, during the arrest of Untumi by some MPP supporters, he directed, and the police got hold of one of the suspects who was arraigned before court and was remanded, which was a very good one, because we haven't heard such news in a while that perpetrator, somebody who has attacked the media, has been remanded by the court. Okay. But for the first time, it happened.
So for you, if the statement is satisfactory, quickly, what would satisfy the media factor?
What we are saying is that it's training. We commend them for the swift reaction by issuing this statement and condemning the attack. But what we are saying is that this involves our men and women in uniform, a security official, somebody working for the state and being paid with the taxpayers' money. What we expect the statement to do, and we know that, I know my president, the president of the land, if he's listening to us and who is a member of us, is listening, immediately must direct the interdiction of the security officers. The security officers must be interdicted before even an investigation can start. We cannot sit here. We all know that in Ghana, our habit has been that whenever issues come up, whenever things happen like this, first 3 days, few days, maximum 1 week, the issues become dead. If you read the statement, which is very prompt, if you read it, the statement didn't give any timelines. If the statement says that the minister, the defense minister, the interior minister has investigated, what is the timelines? You see, so Maru, are we going to sit down that the people who meted up such inhuman treatment to our colleagues to work, to go scot freely, to walk about and go around and continue to inflict such harm on other colleagues, and we watch and we sit back and say investigation is ongoing? So when are we going to get the outcome of this investigation? We've been in this country. How many times have we held that an investigation has been carried out and outcome has come, and this is the punitive measure or discipline measure taken? We only direct the investigation must be what? They should start the investigation must be carried out, but then we don't hear the outcome.
Okay.
This is the country we live in. We are saying that the people, we all enjoy equal rights and freedom as enshrined in the 1992 Constitution. Whether you are a security officer, whether you are a journalist, nobody is immune. The right is equal. And so if an ordinary citizen, you see, it was involved in this matter, by now the government would have directed the police to immediately cause the arrest of this citizen. So we expect the government, even though we welcome the reaction and the news or their condemnation, we should rather direct with immediate effect the interdiction of the security officers and the arrest of them, put them in their room, and let investigation start.
Very well.
If after investigation we show that they are not they are not guilty of the offenses and other things, you release them or you make the interdiction. But then we all know that police arrest before they start investigation. So what is the meaning of that investigate and what? So we sit back and we wait for the outcome of the investigation tomorrow.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr. President.
Yeah, thank you tomorrow, and I can assure you that tomorrow the Ghana Journalists Association